Hello and welcome back to my Anno 1800 Let's Play. In this episode we are looking to continue with the main
Ship
quest.
under attack. First class.
What?
Make sail.
That ship will probably die because it looks like
Ship was destroyed.
you can just get killed
Where the
into
moon lights the river.
yeah. So I thought these harbors like of the
We join on one
trader and
condition.
stuff would be relatively safe. Looks like they are not. And that ship was over there because I wanted to get an item with hunting bonus, which is no longer available anyways. But he's also killing a clipper of Arthur. Did I? No, these ships are all empty.
The hopes of a generation.
And
crushed.
for the items, I got the herdsman already for the hunting bonus. And that's naval power for expedition. Oh, that's an item that is actually
Ship of the line reporting in.
also useful in battle. Yeah, so Miss Hunt is very pissed about me, but I think I don't want to do that much combat in this episode. Yeah, I think I want to get... Yeah, actually I want to get that item for the hunting back into the old world, but I need my military force over here.
Into the unknown.
Okay, so we got the next step in our expedition. Investigation. Discourage the crew are forced to return to Isabel's island. We lost them, apologize the captain. But a few days later, Isabel receives a letter from one of her scouting parties. Pyrophorian vessel spotted entering Montoya harbor. With renewed hope, the crew prepare to leave at once. The contract and those Pyrophorians must be here in Montoya, but where? The city sprawls before you under pastel blue sky. The distinctive white walls and terracotta of Imperial La Corona glowing softly along the narrow estuary where the mixed coastal meets the ocean. Yet tranquility is not, anxiety is written in every passing's face. They must surely know who you are and what you seek, but finding one brave enough to help you is a different matter. You can ask around, and I will ask around with my diplomacy bonus. Your attaché hits off with the harbor master, presenting you as a fellow port official sympathetic to the Pyrophorian problem in the region. There. Okay, so he showed me the way to the Pyrophorians, so that worked out great. And we will provide extra rations and continue with the expedition. Yeah, so
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
so we did
Ready for a challenge.
hit that, and we can use this ship to bring the items and some rum back into the old world. Nice. And should we also go... no, that's not...
Night's black shadow.
that's not... how is she called again? I always forget her name. Lady Margaret Hunt. That's not her island. That's Prosperity. So I think she has a bigger island somewhere down here, which I've not discovered yet. But I don't think I want to discover that because
Creating new horizons.
I might also discover the pirate on the way, and then I would have
I
to
always
deal
believe-
with him, right? And as long as I have not, as long as I have not discovered his island, all the pirate ships are friendly to me. So that's a good thing. So let's take, oops, yeah, let's take 140 rum. Is there anything else I want? Yeah, maybe I can take some coffee as well for later. Yeah, rest looks good. So let's fill up the rest of the ship with coffee. Ah, I wanted to take the item. Right, the herdsman. Let's take him and let's send that ship back to the old world. Let's hope it's not attacked on the way. Speaking of,
Your horizon is darkness. That's
we
good.
could intercept that lovely clipper over here and the gunboat
Why?
and take revenge for the frigate that I just lost. And they are at war as well.
Attention for the Admiral.
But yeah, here we are on collision course. Is it called collision course? If you are interception course, I think is the right
Fleet en route.
term for it. So that clipper has no chance.
Crossing the ocean.
Let's check what it had on board. 6 timber, not really that much, but maybe we can snatch off some ships of the line over there. That would be great,
Fleet
because they are posing a real threat to me. So I will have to keep an eye on that, since my ships are on an intercepting course to their ships. But let's have a quick look here in my main city. Why am I losing fish in work clothes? How's the newspaper looking? I have the minus edition 13. Yeah, that should be the latest edition, right? Yeah. So I have the minus 20% goods. So fish should not go down. Ah, because I probably sold something. That is hopefully the reason for the greatly decreasing. Okay. All the other goods are looking good. Actually, we could build another ship of the line in our shipyard. And then let's go to the new world and let's see what our ships are doing over here. Yeah, let's follow him there, and this is Alonso Graves. I don't want war with him, I just want to get those juicy ships over here, or maybe those. And I have to be careful not to lose any of my own ships. Here, so let's send my ships over there. And the expedition needs our attention. The House of Pyre. So we are here. The prosperity contract must be here. So there's a house, and that's probably the hideout of the Pyre. Armed guards are stationed. Consider your plan of entry. So launch an assault. Blade sneaky. I don't have anything for hunting, but Blade crafty. Send someone dressed as one of the congregation. Has the highest success chance, so we will do that. Okay, no skill is needed. Only my my choice matters. So what is the right password? I don't know. What should I take here? Let's go with the second one. Correct! Huh, the guardsman's almost surprised. I'm surprised as well. So, large open room, blah blah blah. And the you cannot find a contract soon enough. So, search the library, search the assembly hall, or search the study. I think I'm gonna go for the study over here. Reward discovered. A diamond. Can I... What happens if I refuse? So, if I accept, is the expedition over? I mean... I don't have a museum, so if I refuse, what happens? I can search the other places as well. So I don't find the diamond. I think I should have accepted that. Actually, let's go for the library next. Reward discovered. There's a silver ring. The contract is right here. Find silver ring, topples on the floor. Yeah, accepted. I don't know. So it was because my ship is full. That's the reason. So I leave the timber behind, or the work clothes. I think construction may be needed further. No, I think is the expedition still going on? We got the contract. Yeah, I'm a little bit uncertain right now.
We can hope
I think the expedition is still going on. If we go onto the world map, we can see there's the expedition, prosperity contract. Okay.
Preparation.
Ship is still in the expedition. And we have our clipper over there. And there are more potential expedition sites. Okay. Expedition looks good. We got the contract, and I could also have gotten the diamond. I just had not enough space on my ship, so therefore I had the option to accept and decline, I think. I was thinking that accepting diamond might stop me from continuing the expedition and not be able to find a contract, so let's play that careful over here. Actually I got... Oh damn it, I don't want to
Ship was destroyed.
lose the ship. Let's get that ship back. That was
We are somewhat
not...
late.
That was not well done, but maybe I can get a ship off that ship off the line from her.
And draw your measure.
That then it would have been worthwhile, but yeah, so that ship should
More than
catch
ready.
up because it is faster than the damaged ship. So she has also a contract with...
Climb the rigging.
Am I in range already? Yes, I am. So
Ship
if
under
I...
attack. A ship was
Nice.
destroyed.
Where? Oh, come on. Okay.
They are hungry.
Now I lost 2
I will
frigates,
Let the sails
but
fill.
I will get that ship off the line, hopefully.
Steersman.
So it fires 1 salvo back. Come on, turn faster.
Ship under attack.
So we got 1 ship off the line of her. And we lost 2 frigates.
Set
The
sail.
one, that one because of Alonso.
Steersman.
Okay, now she is turning as well.
Under attack.
So I
On our
don't
way.
want to fight it.
The sails fill.
Okay, let's get my 2 ships of the line back. And it's 1 ship of the line against 2 frigates. And 1 was a really unnecessary loss. Okay,
Attention for the Admiral.
those 2 should be grouped and should go back to the safe port of La Isla. And yeah, I lost my ship there. Okay, let's go back to the old world. That
Good captain.
expedition is
Respect.
still going on. 20 days on high seas. And what can we do over here?
Things are somewhat.
So, canned food was the next. Canned food was the next thing to go for. Shipyard is building something. The range of those harbor cannons is so big. So freaking big. So that was
Great
the
moment for all of
island
us.
with red pepper, so I need to get that next. Okay, expedition has returned. After weeks of trials and tribulations, your expedition comes home safe. You finally have your hands on the prosperity contract. Now there's a chance of clearing your father's name, and in doing so preventing the outbreak of war between Isabel Sormento and the Queen. Okay, so the truth uncovered complete. Let's just unload that real quick before we forget about it. And now let's see
To
how
beat
the story
performers at their own game.
continues.
Well done, eldest. You have served both Isabel and the Empire greatly.
So, what happens now? The Queen comes into play, I guess. That looks like some of her ships. Great cutscene, the water is looking so good.
Isabel Sarmento, Her Royal Highness the Queen requires you to give up your iniquitous seizure of prosperity, an island which by no means...
Oh, do stop, Archie. Is this tiny fleet all I have to sink to get my island back?
Oh, she's not nice.
Nothing need be sunk at all, Majesty.
Who are you to speak up without permission?
Oh, she's a bit
This is one of the good
family
children
friendly.
I mentioned. A little forward, but surprisingly helpful so far.
Regard here, Your Majesty. The prosperity contract and our father's diary. The signatures do not match. And now compare with a freight document by our Uncle Edvard. Do you see? He forged the signature in order to impersonate father.
So, Edvard is the traitor. I certainly never authorized that silly Billy to act on my behalf. I declare the contract null and void.
Then we too were betrayed. We will leave prosperity immediately, Your Majesty.
Then, I suppose we'll not be sinking any ships today. Not even as a deterrent.
Terribly sorry, Your Majesty, but I fear not.
Well, in that case, I hereby declare prosperity returned to the good children to compensate the dead father, thereby ensuring Miss Sarmento and co. are safe from this Perforian nuisance.
They are more than a nuisance. and they will never accept this. You must be careful.
We hear you, Isabel, but first we return to Bright Sands and confront Uncle Edvard. His wicked masquerade is over.
I am sorry you had to go through all this just to have justice.
For the first time in my life, I know freedom.
Is that the end of the campaign? That is a little bit abrupt.
I sense you have news.
Edvard was the cause of all our grief.
Yeah, of course.
To see his face when he discovers we know.
Edvard is behind this? He's pathetic. Whatever the punishment, the damage to Edvard is already done.
So... Chapter 4. There's still the torch passes. So it's still going on.
Edvard is as good as dead to me.
Edvard! I told you he was rotten as a fig.
We confront Edvard this instant. I have so very many words for him.
So that's a job for our flagship.
Ready for a challenge.
Another player has had their island seized.
So the contract. Okay. Prosperity
Another
awarded
player
to
has
Gu,
had
the
their island
siblings.
seized.
Yeah. Edward found to have sold prosperity falsely. Yeah, the fish were only down because we sold them, if you remember earlier. So I think there's no choices to be made or something. It's just we have to deliver. We could sell it. We just need to deliver the contract over to that lighthouse over here. And oh my, if we get all this island? No, yeah, well, probably we don't. We won't
Ceasefire
get
has
it.
ended.
Oh, we need a new ceasefire immediately with her. Request
Not unless we get what's
ceasefire.
ours. It's
9,000,
rare we
that's
leave angel
nice. Flatter is low.
Fine.
Uh,
We'll top up
one.
with all.
One for a gift. Ah, come on. I gifted you 8,000 coins and I only get one diplomacy rating from that. Well, that's a shame. That harbor looks so nicely built. Well, very industrial, but I really like how the defenses are included.
By.
Another cutscene. Another shot of the graveyard.
What do you do here at the family crypt, Edvard? Do you vaunt your betrayal?
What are you talking about, child? Only words between brothers, that's all.
Liar! You are the picture of regret.
From the moment I saw you, I knew it meant trouble.
Or is
Enough.
there
It was you who sold
some
prosperity for the Bavarians.
surprising
You forged Father's
new
signature.
change
You
in the
sentenced
story?
him to death. But now, the sentence is on you, Uncle.
I knew this would happen. I was just saying to your father, I'll never come up to him, not even having sacrificed it all. He never understood the pain of my life in his shadow.
You don't understand pain. Real pain.
I can't be scared. No more than I am already. The Parforians are pure evil. I thought I had control of this frightful arrangement, but when they murdered Samuel, I realized a day would come that they came for me too. The day they purge this decaying empire with fire and flame.
But another tiresome prophet of doom, Archie. How dreary.
Oh, the queen is here as
Lo
well.
and behold, Her Majesty. Finally, I become worthy of her notice.
Well, momentarily at least. Mr. Edvard Good, you are to be placed under house arrest in Bright Sands until the time of your trial.
Yes, guilty as charged.
And your guilt shall long outlive you, Uncle. Look what you've done to our family.
There will be punishment. But Edvard has suffered from the day Samuel died.
So, okay, at
As
least...
savior in the new world, Her Majesty agrees that you should host this prestigious trial.
Okay, so at least he didn't want...
Once
he
built,
did not
your court
want
of
to
justice
kill
shall
our...
inaugurate a new era of peace and prosperity for Empire.
our father. But a new building has been unlocked. Oh, that's in my city.
Forget me, my race is run. A true devil is loose. It must be vanquished.
Okay, and he thought he had
I will
control.
indulge not one of the 1,000 apologies I presume he has ready.
He thought he had control about the Paraphorians, but he had not, and then it got all out of control. Well, I would like to have that in
Another player has had their island seized.
place, but were there some houses deleted for this? Well, I guess 10 minutes workforce. Oh, it needs a lot of workforce, but I think we can get that done. Start the building phase of the court. So I should be.
Have I made too many?
I should be able to stop some of that houses over here. That should give me... Okay, so the window makers are artisans. So...
We must prepare for a reckoning. Edvard was never the true enemy.
Build 2 mounted guns and 1 repair crane.
May I express my gratitude for your sterling work preserving peace on the continent?
I should be able to handle that with ease. But we can stop the furnaces. That gives a lot of workforce. And the steel works. Nice. So
An
now...
explosion in one of your factories.
Okay. Explosion over here. Actually, I don't think I have a fire station there, which is in range. Nice. Okay. They should take care of it. Let's actually give them a paved street. And yeah, they should take care of it. And let's continue with the story, building up the foundation of justice and some defenses, but in the next episode. Thank you all for watching and see you. Bye bye.